You gonna have to go to my profile though. King3Sr1.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together Charles.
Please don't say face man.
To get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
well,
the matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now
look, that was the Dominican Sue. That was Sue. You know he good for it.
And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. The Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
You see it yet, E?
It's a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
You gotta go to like you looking up a subscriber. Yeah. I should have put a
working out of the gun. The pass pulled in by Jones. What a catch. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown Titans. Julio Jones, 85 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Hey, Eric, I'm gonna send you the link, text message.
So all even at 7 now as they kick
I just sent it to your phone.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Did you get it yet? Okay. I'll make sure you got it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Hold up.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 19.
Bro, I didn't.
He will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
You know what?
Such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being
man, dude, I promise you, I'm pressing the whole. Man, it's suspicious.
You've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football.
You don't find this suspicious?
Almost cost them 6 points.
I'm take that one for the team.
Brian Hill taking it in from 4 yards out. And
Boy, that was bogus.
Taking the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
A delay? Not. Oh, now my on point. That's probably your internet.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
I got we got some viewers out there, so I gotta step up to the plate. I can't just be out on you know, out there looking bad like this. I'm gonna have to go ahead and play a little bit.
If they can and get in the end zone, could potentially tie this game up. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh my Lord, I guess I need to just shut up.
Picked up by Gary and Conley.
And I'm playing around too much. I'm playing around too much. Let me stop. I'm not losing this game.
Chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Extra point by
Tom, what are you doing?
And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
But guys, let's go out here and play like we know how to play. Can we do that?
Set to begin their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
See, it's the stupid stuff for me.
Gain on the play there, second down.
How you trip over your own man?
Outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
I promise you, I think they got it off of him.
To another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into
Watch how my second half be a total turnaround.
It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Watch.
Expect to see a good number of backs.
You know what I say, Josh?
As we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, this second string here. Uh-oh.
They're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think passing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Line of scrimmage,
The man is out here. He can still do it. That's the first down.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Let's go, baby.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A couple of first downs, right?
Somebody pay that man. Don't worry, I paid him.
A good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Right. He can't use that money, though.
On first down, Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out.
He still got them wheels now.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw, Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
Fumble.
football. It's picked up by the Titans.
I didn't even. Did I throw it behind me?
The rookie's free. And they are gonna
I tried to throw it away. I forgot the throw away button.
touchdown for the Titans. The offense, they've had some sloppy
That was
moments.
my fault. I tried to throw it away and I pressed square.
Defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be
But I
sloppy,
still don't know
you gotta
why
take
they,
advantage of that.
you
That's
know.
what they've done all game long.
I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I can come back from that.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
It's still early.
And you
I
can
just
bet
can't
they're
make no
bringing
more
2 hands on
mistakes.
the ball
If
here
you
as they
score
chips
again and I
away
don't score,
following that fumble
it's
return.
just over with.
Jadon Nickens now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Shit, they ain't win no Super Bowl.
The Bucs offense set
The
to
Rams
begin their
won.
next possession. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell
Oh,
you what,
yeah. I
when
see what
were
you're
down
saying.
there, we could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football. or else we
Let's
have no
work.
hope.
Yeah, it's easy
Let's
for me to
work.
laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
Come on.
Double coverage and intercepted. He's picked
Oh,
off
my
at his own
fault.
47, and they'll start
This
out
just
with
ain't
great field
my day.
position at the 47-yard line in
It
enemy
just ain't my
territory.
day. I'm gonna have to touch up on my
So
personnel
1st and 10,
because
and if they score
y'all
on this
juiced
drive,
up
we
out
have to
here.
start digging in our second half blowout material. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, if they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there, that means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
Now, I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Second and 11. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. On third down, Newman. They set up the screen to Hill. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Newman.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me see some.
And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if
I know I let the thing go, boy. Them boy, there.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones with a sack there. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one's going to fall incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start going deeper in their own territory.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now it's Newman. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. A beautiful spin and room to run. Touchdown, Titans.
Man, this is ridiculous. What kind of tackling is going on in here?
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they drive.
I just ain't playing right today.
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
I just ain't playing right today. I say it's preseason.
Trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, this is Mickens. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just... Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. The lone second remains now in this third quarter. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. And he's going to lose yardage here.
That wasn't even the way their play was supposed to go.
On this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside.
Thank you. I was going to say, like, they were just doing, like, I don't understand.
Guys throwing the ball,
Dang.
like to collaborate and just heave
I'll
it
tell you
up
what I
sometimes
get right
because
now.
you can get these types of calls that go against the defense, pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Kaepernick now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Miller. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nifty move. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he gets this inside the 35.
Man, I've been tripping.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense,
Hey,
get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball.
I just remember stuff. I don't know how I could have forgot it.
They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Bucs on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Kaepernick. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go with Procise. And his first carry, he loses the football. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football.
Boy, they don't want me to live today.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're
Come on, give him my. They don't want to give him a pick.
Bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Second and 10, Newman again. Eluding the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And the Titans are going to recover.
Come on, man.
Down big here in the
Boy.
They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't.
Man.
If nothing else.
No, I should have had that.
Something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll throw on first down with Newman. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, Newman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage.
Come on, man. That's my pick.
That they make, and there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Newman. Flush to his right. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. First toss of the game here for the backup Barkley. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Barkley. Oh,
come on, bro.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Dang, he out for the season. Your boy just got hurt. He had an abdominal tear or something. Give him some time to heal, coach.
Now here's Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Brian Hill ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. McCann for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Huh?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, this is Mickens. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because
Nick doing his thing out there.
body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And Boyd has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. throw. He'll dump it off to Procise. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty. Partner, pretty solid, convincing win here in this one. We did have some excitement down to the very end, though. This game ended on a rare onside kick, but they didn't recover it.
And they were in great shape anyway, but going ahead and recovering, finishing things off, being part of that good hands team, it's an honor. But you want to make sure you do actually recover the ball.
Well, I'm just glad that it gave us a little something there at the end, because this one was over beforehand.
You're right.
Man, they...
Right. Down the stretch.
I ain't tripping. I ain't going to say that.
Something to bounce out of here on.
See that boy capping it. 73%. One touchdown. Tell me that boy still ain't got it.
With that, we bid you good night from...
Man. Who you think better, him or Jameis Winston? Man, that's right. If he go to the right team, man. If he go to the right team. I mean, I feel that, but he did his thing at the same time. That's all I'm saying. My boy